One social media post. Hi, I'm Brian Pombo. Welcome back to Brian J. Pombo Live. Today I wanted to discuss, this is a story I've been telling a lot of my other friends, and so I figured I'd tell all my online friends. Glad you could come. We've had this situation right now. This is, depending on when you're watching or listening to this is in March, early March of 2022, and we've been going through this situation of Russia invading Ukraine. If you haven't heard, my wife was originally from Ukraine. She came over as a teenager with her mother to the United States, ended up becoming a citizen here. Her aunt, uncle, grandmother, and cousin are still back in Ukraine. They were in a situation where they were stuck in the capital city and were looking to get out as soon as the invasion was occurring, but really didn't know where to go, what to do, how to do it. And so my wife went and posted on Facebook and basically said, hey, does anybody know anyone in the surrounding countries that might be able to help out if we're able to get them across the border? We had people reach out all over the place. Everybody, people we hadn't talked to in years, and other people, and people that knew people that knew people that knew people. People sent email addresses and phone numbers. It really overwhelmed my wife, who's good at logistics, by the way. But she kind of took it on herself to help them find somebody. And we found a handful of different people so far. So once they were able to get to the Moldova, we had someone there to be able to pick them up and drive them to that capital city. And they're there right now waiting to go to Germany. There'd be somebody also who is going to drive them all that distance and help get them to a safe area. What's amazing is it took, besides the human element and all the craziness and the politics and all the rest, it took one single organic post on Facebook. We didn't have advertising behind it. We were discussing, if you look at it from a marketing perspective, she was discussing an event that everyone knows about, that everyone's thinking about, and just gave people a very clear-cut call to action. And because of that, it was easy for people who already had that connection to offer it up. I mean, people went out of their way. It's not that it wasn't difficult for them to be able to call people up and say, hey, are you willing to house people? Do you know anyone that's housing anyone? Do you know anyone who can drive? It's not that wasn't the case. That was the case. That was amazing, incredible what they've done. And we'll post on my personal page, eventually, all the different people that reached out and helped out. We appreciate it more than you can ever know. But it's the connections, the thin threads that we have with all the people that we've known throughout our life that becomes power. That's the power of social media. It's not unto itself anything all that powerful, except that so many people have already gathered in these places. But it's powerful because of the human connection that exists outside of it. And it translates into, we have a connection that we wouldn't have had 20, 30 years ago. Would not have had that type of ability to mobilize people in such a short period of time. Incredible thing. You could just about write a book about all the things we've been through the last couple of weeks, working with her family and other people. So, just a quick idea for you for tonight. We'll be back tomorrow. Go check out my book, 9 Ways to Amazon Proof Your Business. Get a free copy at amazonproofbook.com. We'll see you. You have a good one. Get out there and let the magic happen.